Hello everyone, how's it going? Dr. Incompetent here, and let's resume our complete beginner's guide to Necesse, shall we? So, we're at the point now where we'd love to defeat the boss, but we're not quite strong enough, and we've been going down below our city and looking and exploring and getting metal, and that's all very well and good, but we can also do a little bit here, and this was a tip given by a good friend of the channel, Alex. Glenn the Villager, what do you want to talk about? Sometimes all I want to do is lay in my bed. Okay, so I have a good amount of villagers at the moment. So that's cool that you want to join. I don't know if I'm over the moon about just rando person at the moment. It would help, but I'd have to build another bedroom. Maybe later. I'll think about that later. But what I want to return to is the point by Alex, which is that what we could be doing now is putting together map fragments. So you know how, here we go, we have all sorts of map fragments that we can combine and try to find some locations for villages or dungeons or pirates or whatever. Now, unfortunately, in order to actually combine these map fragments, I swear you used to be able to do it from the regular inventory. Now you have to have a demonic workstation, which needs demonic bars, which means we need to defeat a boss. So we're not going to be able to defeat the boss by using maps at the moment because we need to defeat the boss first before we can combine the maps, if that makes any sense. So what we want to do then is just continue building up our settlers. And you could see that our settlers' equipment is reasonable, but we need more helmets and armor to make them stronger. Their weapons are actually not bad. So I'm going to get this guy to join. And he wants 107 coins. I have 107 coins, but I think I'm too far away from them to pick them up at the moment. That's sad. Let me put this flour away. I don't need to carry it around. I do have some bread, though, because I like to eat. And let's see how we're doing. There's my flour. Now I have a bunch of flour. And we're going to go ahead and well, take all this, sure. And I'm going to make 9 more bread and be really happy about it. I'm going to put in the equipment bin this extra trinket, and I will put away my crafting manual here. Let's go ahead and put our bars away. And the metal as well. Fantastic. So this psycho wants our money, which we have money, but I have to be close enough with the money for them to join us, and let's do that. The reason I'm getting this person, even though their labor might be questionable, is because I need more people to help me fight the boss. And I think I might just try to summon the boss right on our town so we can defeat it. So let's go ahead and take out some construction pieces. We have walls, we have floor, we have path. We also have a door. I just need a bed. And to build a bed, we use this, and actually, no, we use this. Can I make one? Oh, maybe I was right. There we go. I'm just short on wool. I have some, but I need a little bit more. No problem. So this guy's going to be agitated with us, and, you know, that's okay. We can accept that. So, by the way, I do want to correct something. The pawnbroker no longer can join your settlement, and you can no longer sell stuff to them. So they've changed that. And there is another way after you defeat a boss further down the road that allows you to sell items. So it used to be you could get that guy and you could sell stuff because they were living there, but they have changed that up, which is fine. Almost done. And I got a door. Put it there. We got some light. And we got a bad guy. What a jerk. Okay, so we need to find some sheep so we can get enough wool to get a bed. Our crops are looking terrific. Now, I'm just dropping torches everywhere because this area is not looking terrific. I'm using my boat. Oh, we changed biomes. That's not ideal. A little too far. Almost there. Here we go. I don't want to go desert. I want to go to the place that has animals. So we see the cows. There were some sheep, I swear. Ooh, we got to the jungle. Nice. Or the swamp, I should say. All right, cool. Uh-oh. Alright, mummy's too hard. We gotta run. Get out of here. Mm-hmm. Ooh, look at those apples. Delicious. Berries. So all of these we can give to our people to eat, which is pretty awesome. I'm just making a line of torches as I wander around. There's the sheep. Oh, yes. Now, if we don't want to wander around like fools looking for sheep, we could start roping them and bringing them back to our settlement. Little campsite here. Hey! Now your mileage may vary. You can push the map and we can zoom out and see where our settlement is, and it's actually due east of us. You can recall scroll if you want. But I'm okay just kind of running around, dropping torches everywhere. Excellent. Okay. Oh, look, they harvested all of this. That's pretty awesome. And, oh, the person is upset because of the whole bed thing, right? So we're going to make a bed like that and get them a bed. And we're going to go here, and this guy, we're going to give a bed. And immediately they're okay. How about that? I want to pawn some items. I really don't, but Swamp Lover, what do you think? Thanks, buddy. All right. I'm going to drop my items back in. And let's open up the food. These are the seeds. Let's open up this and see how we're doing. I'm going to put in these apples. And, okay. I'm going to put away the equipment here. And the money. Good. And I have all these arrows. I'm going to put these away. And then I'm just going to sort my own inventory. Add stacks. Actually, I was using arrows. I'll keep the fire arrows. So I'm making some sugar. All right, there it goes. And let's go back down. I think when I get some more armor for our people, I will feel even better about fighting the boss. Again, I'm being cautious. I'm just going to mine straight up. And usually this is what will happen, is you will find something. So we find this chest. It's got a bunch of bombs, which is amazing. I'll break all this, and, you know, we'll get an alchemy chest and whatever. Now there's something up here. Okay. Great. Awesome. My bomb didn't work as well as I wanted. Uh-oh, it's the bear. You see how we're not really hurting the bear at all? It's alarming. Bam. So we beat it, and we get an achievement for doing it, but not easy. Get out of here. Alright. I didn't mean to wake that bear up, but at least we got to illustrate what happens if you defeat it. And I used a ton. I immediately pushed B to buff, used all my buff potions, and then used my ninja stars. Because why not? Okay, here's a bunch of good stuff, so let's get it. Gold, gold, all kinds of gold. No. Get out of here. Okay, there's some iron. There's some copper. Excellent. Blow that up all day long. It's free explosions. No problem. There we go. Iron, 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 iron. There is a pressure plate. Or no, that's just a floor tile. Okay. Hey, free anvil. You know, people might want that as decoration. All kinds of iron bars. Good stuff. Chairs. The archer got it. He gets it. Look at this progress we're making. So much metal. Ah, it's beautiful. Now, I'm going to start saving some more bombs and attempt to use them on the boss. I really don't want to mess with trying to walk on the lava, but there's some good stuff over there. So we're just going to cut through it. Take that. Oh boy. Oh boy. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Jaden the guard. Now you're talking. Where's my... Okay. I need to use that really quickly because I do want to recruit the guard if possible. A guard would be somebody who would fight. Yeah. So this is going to make our life at killing the boss much easier. Now, in terms of beds, I can make another one, which I need to make. I'm going to use this, and we're going to dump back in all of the stuff. And then I'm going to take out walls, floors, doors, like so. I'm actually going to craft more... more wall and more floor. Excellent. All right, we'll just lay in the floor here. Okay. Bed. Chest. Door. Chair. Clock. Table. Looking good. Settlers. Guard. You want a bed? You got it, buddy. You need some light? Okay. Let me get this path going. I have some. Sweet. All right. You know, I've been meaning to do this as well. This room is so important, you know, that we can enter it from any side, that I want to have doors and entryways all, you know, at any point. All right, excellent. Now let's go here. Let me quick stack, and then let me look inside here. Take out all the iron. Take out all the gold. Let's go. While you're doing that, I can make popcorn, which actually is not bad. And we can give that to our guys. They might enjoy it. Excellent. I need to use my sickle, but they can get it for us. We're not in any hurry. Let me check to see where they're putting the wheat. Not there. Oh, no, here it is. Yep. Great. Let me get that going. Take that sugar. All right, I'm gonna put away the furniture for now. All right, just about there. Can I make myself a gold sword yet? I can. So this is 26 3.3. It's very similar knockback. And it's unfortunately quite similar to what we have. So I might want to make my villagers gold instead. So I can make a gold chest piece. And I can go to equipment. And I could tell the guard actually came with some. Great. So then let's just dump that in there. And somebody can use that. And we can make a copper chest piece and put that in there too. Somebody can use that. I'll get there. All right. Now the question is, do I feel lucky? Do I want to use the mysterious portal? We have to wait till night. But I'm going to get it. so that we're ready for it when it happens. Now also, these weapons, we could be crafting these into iron bars or whatever we want. And just making further stuff. Shoes isn't very good. Oh, the guard upgraded. Great. Alright. And I'm going to go over here. And excellent. We're getting a lot of bars. We're just going to go ahead and make as much bread as we can. Looks like we can make some candied apples, which, I mean, that's pretty decent. Like, movement speed and attack speed, not bad at all. Alright, let's go ahead and craft up a couple helmets. Put those in there. The guard needs one. There. Alright, we're going to give it a shot. And I'm going to find the guard. That's the blacksmith. And that's the elder. The guard is over here. So we can tell the guard, join my adventuring party. And you can say, okay, buff potions used only in combat. Fine. I'm going to say here, you can use this food. You can use that. You can use that. You can use that. And you can use that. Alright, so he's in. So he's coming with me. And we can immediately use him to help us fight. Sweet. Alright, is it nighttime yet? Nope, not yet. Alright, it's raining. It's getting there. We can check the clock. Noon. Yikes. Alright. It just got dark because it was raining. That's okay. That's okay. We can easily make some more bread. Almost there. So I'm just going to sleep to make the time pass faster. Okay, so we have buff potions. And how much metal do I have left? I have 7 gold bars. Is that enough to... My grand heavy hammer does 22... which is almost the same, but has... It's slow, but it does shoot. And it's not enough to... Okay. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to try to summon the boss and see if we can defeat it. But I want to make sure we have a good area to do so where... this is pretty good, where it's open. Alright, we're going to buff, and we're going to go fight. So our guy is in there doing a lot of damage. What we have to do is run around. We got to kill these portals. He's killing it. Great. And we need to dodge. The Elder came in to kill. So the Elder is helping us fight. We just have to dodge these things and then get up on Evil's Protector and do as much damage as we can. Alright, we're going to run again. We're down to 44%. So nice open area. I'm sprinting. I'm holding spacebar and just running to avoid it. And I'm going to heal. Having the Elder here as well to help is incredibly useful. So sprinting 2 to try to get away from these explosions is great. We did it. Perfect. So I fought near enough to base that the Elder could help us, and we had the guard following us and coming with us, and he did a bunch of damage and basically tanked it. So we took a ton, and we didn't even have that many buff potions, but we did okay with our equipment. So, you know, we didn't have the full set of gold armor, so we can get a set bonus if we get more. But we were decent, and that's about what it takes to defeat that first boss. So now we can, what did we get? We got the Demon Heart, and you eat this to increase your max health by 50. So our health has gone up substantially, and we got 12 demonic bars. Now you want to keep those. Don't use those yet, because we want to use the demonic bars to craft certain things, and we can upgrade this to a demonic anvil, for example. We can upgrade this to a demonic workstation, which we want to do. If you need more demonic bars, you can fight the boss again. But, you know, I'm not looking to do that. And look at this. The Demon Cloak permanently increases max items set slots to 2. So I think some of the loot is randomized, but they may have changed that. So you might not have gotten the cloak, but now we have another set that we can wear. And what this means is, like, you can have a different build. Like, if you want to have a summoner build in set 2, so that you're using magic and summoning things, you can, and then you could switch to a melee build when that becomes necessary. So it's really, really helpful. And I'm going to upgrade my workstation, and then I'm going to upgrade my anvil. So now we have these two babies upgraded, and here we could start crafting new stuff. And one of the most important things is we can use map fragments to find pirates, dungeons, and village maps, which can help us get down into the caves in different biomes to find different metals, and just continue exploring. We can also, you know, build a clay gauntlet, which is really good in the sense that it gives you resilience, which I love, which is the blocking stuff. So I'm going to actually craft this clay gauntlet and put it here, and you can see now I have 10 resilience, which is like 10 armor. Now you have to be fighting to build up resilience, but that's generally when you're getting hit anyway, and then that will just absorb a bunch of incoming damage and give us a lot of extra sustain. We can also craft the Sapphire Revolver, for example, if we want to do like ranged attacks. We also have the Sapphire Staff, which we could just do straight up magic with. And so you see that there are these, and we can craft demonic bars. So these things, anything with this kind of yellowish background is something that we can craft with our current, our new workbench. We can make a landscaping station. We made the trinket. We can make some fences to keep the baddies out. We can also, make more demonic bars. And we could start wiring. to set up, you know, some automation and some switches and stuff like that. Let's see here. To upgrade to a tungsten carpenter's bench, we need tungsten, which is, you know, going to be our next metal. Awesome. And we need to talk to the elder because we completed the quest and we get the lunchbox. Now he wants us to kill the queen spider. So we need to go to the snow caves and you destroy or use a royal egg to fight this giant spider and we get an ammo pouch. Now, sure, we can do that and I'll accept the quest. And that's just going to be our next kind of long-term goal. But you see that we got the lunchbox, and it stores food. And that means that we can take whatever food, like our bread, and we can clean up our inventory by putting things in there. And then when we eat, it just, you know, we'll eat it out of there, obviously. So this will allow us to just kind of make sure that we have plenty of food on hand. Now, you still might want to manually do that. We got a vinyl and we got this ranged foci. So this increases your range damage by 20%, but decreases non-range damage by 20%. So like this would be good in the second slot if we wanted to have a ranged character. And we also got the force of wind, which is another trinket. And we would be using this instead of our dashers, I believe, because this is going to have you push yourself forward. So you can also, though, hold it and use it. So if you want to pick it up and then hold it like so, you can use that to see what effect it has. But I like dashing. It's just up to you which one you want to use. All right, so we defeated the first boss. We had our guard follow us and help us out. And we are rockin' and rollin'. I hope you're still finding this series to be useful and fun. I want to say thank you so much for watching. I'll check you next time. Take care.